everybody, I'm Alan. I'm going to show you how to make some really simple keto brownies using some almond butter and a few other simple ingredients. A really delicious dessert, very simple to make, very keto friendly. Get your chocolate fix, your sweet tooth, and low carb all in one. It's a win for everybody. Okay, so we're going to start off putting our almond butter and our Splenda into our trusty food processor. Everybody likes to see the action. Now, if you watched my previous recipes, you know how to make your own almond butter. This is a great application for that. Okay, so we've got our almond butter and our Splenda in the food processor. We're going to wait till those are blended really well before we add the rest of the ingredients in. Okay, so we should be mixed pretty well. Yep, we are. Okay, so you can see that your consistency now pretty much like it was before, except now it's a little bit sweeter. Okay, we're going to go ahead and preheat our oven now at 325. Okay, once you have your almond butter mixed in, you pretty much just add everything else to the mix. So we're going to go ahead and put the cocoa powder in. And now our heavy whipping cream, which I think is great. It adds a little fluffy texture to these. And our baking powder. And last but not least, our 4 eggs. Now when you mix this stuff up, it's going to get really thick and a little bit sticky, and that's where our non-stick cooking spray comes in. Alright, action again. So you can see the consistency is pretty thick, but not unlike cake batter or any other kind of batter. It looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get this into our cooking pan, or our 9x9 casserole dish, excuse me. So what I've done, I've just taken a regular 9x9 dish, lined it with some foil. Because if you don't do that, this stuff gets really sticky and it's really hard to get out of the casserole dish. So we're just going to put the foil in there, kind of a little shortcut sheet for cleanup later. Alright, a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. Because without it, you're going to have the same mess. You're just going to have bits of foil inside your brownies. I don't know of anybody that really likes that. So we're going to go without that today. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our brownie batter into our container and get ready to throw it in the oven. As you can see, the consistency is really, really thick on this stuff. I really like the simplicity of this recipe. Just a few ingredients. If you're already on keto, you probably already have these ingredients around anyway. So they're really not anything extraordinarily difficult to find. If you don't make your own almond butter, these can be a little pricey to make just because of the cup of almond butter that it takes to make these things. Okay, so here's a really important part about this recipe. Once you get this stuff in the pan, you want to mash it really flat, but you also at the same time want to make sure that you get it really smooth on top. Because when you bake this, it's going to get a little bit crispy on top. Not to the point that it's crunchy, but just to the point that it has a little bit of a brownie texture on top of it that you're always familiar with. So if you make it nice and smooth on top, you'll get that. If you leave it really lumpy and really thick and kind of not mixed very well, you're not going to get that. It's going to be very crumbly and a little bit funky. So we're going to go with this. See, make it just nice and smooth on top. You can see that's pretty smooth. You know, well, we'll do it a little better. Hey, that's what we do. We keep on doing and doing until we get a little better. Okay, so you're going to have something that looks about like this. I'm going to make sure it's pretty even because it is going to cook for quite a few minutes here. So I'm shooting for about 325, about 18 minutes. You can always give it the toothpick test if you're not sure. If they're done completely, you can always put them in for a couple more minutes. So what you're going to do is you're going to bake them, and then you're going to have to let them cool completely before you cut them. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. So now they're going to go in the oven. 18 minutes from now, we're going to see how they look. Okay, through the magic of video editing, hey, the brownies are done. Alright, so now we're going to pull them out and see what we got. Man, these things smell good. Okay, so that's what they look like. Let me get my toothpick out, give them a little sanity check here. Looks like they're a little uneven. Hey, whatever. Not doing these things for beauty. We're doing them for keto. Because the thing that's going to be pretty is going to be us after we lose a little bit of weight. Oh yeah, these things are great. They're done. Nothing sticking to the toothpick. We're in good shape. We're going to let these cool. Then we're going to cut them up. Have a pretty plate of brownies. Alright. So that's our brownie recipe. And we'll show you our finished product here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Everybody be happy and healthy. Thanks a lot. Next time.